What's up, guys? Okay, so we're gonna be putting the power steering pump back into the truck and getting it running again, because right now it's not running and everything's kind of taken apart. As you guys can see, we're just kind of chilling in the cab right now. There's literally nothing in here besides a seat, a steering wheel, and a dash, and the shifter. But there's yeah, it's gutted. But anyways, before I start on this process, the first thing that you guys are going to see is I've already connected one of the hoses. Now, my power steering pump is took off in all of the into two pieces, not three, because your pulley's technically considered a third piece. My pulley is on there because I got this out of a junkyard, but I did take the reservoir off, and I have a clip on how I did that I will throw in here for you guys either before or after you hear this part. And then I just took the 5/8 wrench and just tightened it up. Hopefully I got tightened enough, and now I'm about to put the reservoir on now. I'm about to set you guys up too. That way we can do this together. Because honestly, it's been about 2 months since I've took the power steering pump completely off, and I don't remember what bolts go where or what bolts I even have. Now, this angle is a little messed up for you guys, I will admit, but this is the line I was talking about right here. Now, I already went ahead and tightened up, or at least I hope I did. It feels that way for the most part. So now we don't need that no more. And now all I gotta do is just put the rest of the reservoir on. Well, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this thing off, because look how dirty this is. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, so guys, right here is where I kind of lost track of what I did yesterday, because when I took this apart, I did it yesterday. I did go inside and clean it a little bit. I mean, you still see where it's dirty and caked up in some spots, but it's a lot better than what it was. So what you're going to want to do here is, it's a very simple thing. You're just going to slide it behind this part. Oh yeah, I messed up, that's why. This isn't supposed to be that far. So let's try doing this. Loosen that bad boy up. Yeah, see? That's where I fucked up at, guys. I mean, essentially it was almost right, but we wasn't. You want that to go right there into the hole thingy, and can we spin her around? Hold on. I don't know if that looks good enough, guys. Does that look right? Does it look good? I don't know. Where do we want it at? That's the real question. Yeah, that's where we want it. So right there. Take this off. Tighten her up like so. Take these clips. Okay. Take a rubber mallet and beat the, you guys can't see it, but I'm currently struggling right here. Now, I don't even know if that's in auto way. So guys, what I'm gonna try doing first is try to thread these bolts through. I don't want to tighten it too much yet. I want to have it a little bit loose. Now, all three of these bolts should look like this. 1732 is what the socket's going to be. Just so for you guys that don't know. And the way to get the bolts in here is by rotating your pulley. Might have to rotate your fan too. Got that in. Guys, these last two bolts are hard to try to get in there. I can get the first two front ones, but not the last two back ones. And the last two back ones are these little sumbitches right here. Go ahead and let you but they go right here on this bracket piece. I don't know if you guys can really see it right there, but that's where they're supposed to go. And the other two big ones would go right up here. My hands are extremely dirty. And I'm just trying to, you know. How about this? How about we just thread these two back in first? Get these all, you know, nice and tidy. And we'll go from there. I'm gonna go wash my hands first. Now guys, if you've watched my previous video, you should already know where these bolts are at for the most part. If you haven't, I really highly suggest you go watch how to remove a power steering pump before you go put one on. If you already know what you're looking for, that's one thing, but if you don't know what you're looking for, go do that. I will say this being like that, not set well, yeah, that's better. Okay guys, so if you didn't know what I was just doing in that whole entire video, basically you have a bolt right here, another bolt right here between it. You have to spin this around and you'll have a bolt right here, here, and then down here, right? We ain't done yet. You have an option for 2 bolts right here or above it, and I chose the above ones. As you can see, I am still finger tightening them. And there's another one on this side. Got that one as tight as possible. And now for your serpentine belt, you guys should already know what the belt drive line should be looking like. But what you're going to do is you're going to have a little see if I can get a good spot, a good view. A little 3/8 ratchet right here. You're gonna put it in there and you're gonna pull that back as far as you can, and it'll give you just enough slack to put your belt back on. But right now, I'm gonna put the air breather and everything back on. Gotta go get it from the other bed though. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you learned something, and stick around for the journey because we have a lot of work that needs to be done, guys. And one of my main concerns is going to be up here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but from the back, it might just because I think that this is lower and this side's higher. I don't know though. It might be because I only got 2 bolts in, one right on this side and one on this side, so it could be tightened down. Other than that, hope you guys do stick around for the journey. We got a lot to do, a lot going on. We might just end up doing all this ourselves. My paint guy says that he doesn't want to paint the whole truck. And then I did beat out a dent earlier with the rubber mallet right there. I beat this thing out a little bit better. It was caved in all the way, but it ain't looking too bad now. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, comment what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. I think for the most part, we got everything back together except for some little, plastic pieces up here like that go right here to keep it in place. But for the most part, everything is back together. Besides one other bolt that's behind there, but I'm not really too worried about that. We want to see if she'll turn over and crank for the first time in 2 months, guys. Hopefully nothing bad happens, knock on wood. Come on out, buddy. I think he left. Let's go ahead and move some of this stuff. All right, guys, do we get power? We got power. Now, what I'm mainly scared and concerned about is if she'll turn over. And if she'll turn over and do it the right way, you know what I mean? Put the clutch in, put her in neutral. That's how many miles we got on this thing, guys. It's a very low mileage truck. This is the original motor. All right. Not yet. What we got going on? Huh. She almost wants to start, but doesn't want to. Oh, the video camera up here fell. All right. Let's keep on trying her. We got this close. We got something going on.
Almost. That start was kind of starving, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what happened. Well, guys, let's go check it. That's air pushing that. I feel air right here. That's not good.